Welcome to the PAC Football Report for October 25th, 2025. I'm Joe Onderko. This week we will take a quick look back at last week's football action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing Week 8 games this Saturday. Washington and Jefferson remained unbeaten in PAC play following a 56-10 road win at St. Vincent. 4 teams have one league loss, including Geneva, which improved to 4-1 in the league following a 62-20 blowout at Waynesburg. Grove City won its third straight contest, 42-6 at Allegheny. Westminster celebrated homecoming with a 48-6 win over Teal. Finally, Hiram earned its third win at Bethany, 42-21. Case Western Reserve had the weekend off. Offensive Player of the Week honors in the PAC in Week 7 again went to Geneva junior quarterback Caleb Romano, who threw for 373 yards and 4 touchdowns at Waynesburg. Defensive laurels went to Grove City senior linebacker Caleb Brubaker, with 11 tackles, including 2 for losses and a QB sack at Allegheny. Special teams recognition went to Westminster freshman wideout Gianni DeSora, who posted an 83-yard punt return for a TD versus Teal. Newcomer of the week was Westminster freshman quarterback Quentin Good, who threw for 324 yards and 4 TDs in his first career start versus Teal. The Week 8 slate again features 5 league matchups, while St. Vincent has the bye. Longtime rivals renew acquaintances as 4-2 Westminster travels 14 miles down Route 208 to face 4-2 Grove City at Thorn Field at 1 p.m. It's the 107th all-time meeting between the Presbyterian schools since 1892. The Wolverines have won the last 2 meetings against the Titans, including a 36-9 final in New Wilmington a year ago. Grove City head coach Andrew DiDonato previews the heavyweight matchup.
I mean, all of these games, Grove City, Westminster, for the most part, have come down to the final drive. They've just been exciting football games. And, we're 2 programs that have been to the postseason, have seen success in the postseason. Every year we strive to want to put ourselves in position to get back there, and this game always has huge implications on that.
4-3 Geneva is off to its best start in over 15 years, and will look to improve to 5-1 in PAC play for the first time ever, when the Golden Tornadoes host 0-6 Bethany for homecoming at Reeves Field in Beaver Falls at 3 p.m. The GTs have dominated the all-time series 37-12-1, including edging the Bison 34-27 in West Virginia in 2024. Veteran Geneva head coach Gino DeMarco talks about his program's recent success being a true team effort.
Approaching every week differently, different guys stepping up. This past week, I know everybody looked at the point total, but no one's talking about the defense that caused 7 turnovers. It's just a different feel with this group. They're hungry. They've shown this throughout the year.
Fresh off the bye, 3-2-1 Case Western Reserve heads to Greenville to face 0-6 Teal at Alumni Stadium at 12 noon. The Spartans have dominated the series with 11 consecutive wins over the Tomcats, with the last Teal win in the series being a 54-13 final in 1981. Tomcat head coach Sam Bauman talks about his goals for his program heading into the final month of the season.
We are a really, really young team, so it's keeping guys motivated, excited, and understanding that, while the score lines have been not in our favor, there's been some really good football that's been played, and there's a lot of bright spots. The negatives that are there are big, and we got to fix those, but the positives are also big.
In other Week 8 action, 4-2 W&J looks to maintain its hammerlock on first place when the Presidents host 2-5 Waynesburg at Cameron Stadium in Washington at 1 p.m. W&J has won 48 of 52 all-time meetings against their local foes, including a 55-16 decision at Waynesburg last season. Finally, 2-5 Allegheny travels to face 3-3 Hiram at Henry Field at 3 p.m. The program's longtime conference rivals in the NCAC will meet in a PAC contest for the first time since the 1980s. The Gators won the last meeting over the Terriers 38-13 in 2021. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org all season long for the latest news, scores, statistics, and other league information. You can also follow us on social media via X, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are available at the PAC website. I'm Joe Onderko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.